All right. Anything else, Matt?
So this is what at the very beginning when I said I was going to save it for the gaming section.
Okay.
So I got Call of Duty. I got a review copy for it. So
Oh,
yeah, the review's up on
snap.
off now. But uh, I've been playing it like crazy. But the cool part
Why,
is
Jason?
Just
Liza is playing
ridiculous
it now.
title.
Yeah,
Liza's playing? Oh, nice.
yeah. So Liza started playing. She's never played Call of Duty in any of its forms before.
Okay.
Uh, and so she started playing this. So I play with a bunch of friends, and one of my buddies, his wife plays. So we were playing multiplayer one night, and Liza came around, and she heard his wife Natalie. She heard Natalie's voice, and she's like, "Oh, Natalie's playing." And I said, "Yeah, Natalie plays."
Got to get on that.
Liza's like, "Well, can I play?" I'm like, "You can absolutely play. That's not a problem. Like, we'll set you up." So so she's actually, I almost guarantee you she's upstairs playing right now. So I set her up with it now, so she's kind of learning. So she's playing like bot matches and stuff like that. But we're steadily increasing the difficulty, and she's kind of a natural at this kind of stuff. So
Wow.
she's already almost too good for the bots. So
Nice.
and I told her she's only allowed to play till she's better than me, and then she can't play anymore.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
stop.
But yeah, in terms of the game itself, I mean, it's Call of Duty. It's pretty much what you'd expect. I'm a big fan of the story mode, the single player campaign, and they removed that this year. So I was a little
Oh.
bummed about that.
Oh, really?
Well, they have kind of a story campaign. So you've got these training levels, and in the training levels, you get these little tidbits of story that you can kind of unlock. But to be honest, I did the first one, and I was like, I can't do this because you have to play these sort of automated bot skirmishes as part of this unlock thing, and they're like 15 minutes long, and it's like and you got to do it probably. I think there's 9 or 10 characters to get their backstory. So I'm not playing hours of AI bot matches. It's just not in the cards.
What?
Yeah.
That's strange.
So, and that's the only way to unlock the quote unquote single player story. So,
Oh.
but
Weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
But you do get a sweet opening cinematic where there's a whole bunch. So interestingly enough, I'm sorry, I keep going off on these tangents. When you start the game, and the first time I've ever seen this is it asks you straight away. It's like, are you okay with seeing graphic violence and gore?
Oh, God, I hope
like,
so.
Like, well, I bought the game, so
Yeah.
but they never warned you like that before. So then I said, yeah, of course, no problem. So then I go in, and literally the very first cinematic of the entire game, man, people are getting like their limbs blown off, and
Whoa.
somebody gets shot in the mouth, and like their mouth flies off and shit. It was weird. So anyway, that was that. And I've never seen that before. I mean, I've seen it, but never that graphic, especially in something as mainstream as Call of Duty. So interesting.
Huh.
Have you played the Battle Royale mode at all?
Yeah, Blackout. Yeah, it's good. It's exactly it's Fortnite in Call of Duty style, basically.
Okay. Have you been playing mostly Blackout, or you're still...
No, mostly multiplayer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. One thing about Fortnite that so in my review I said the same thing was, if I could not change, but if I could sort of add something to Fortnite that would make it better for me, it would be, because I'm so familiar with Call of Duty, would be to give it the Call of Duty aesthetic and the sort of Call of Duty shooting mechanics, and that's pretty much exactly what this is. So there's a lot more armor on players, so it takes a little bit longer to kill them, obviously, because if it was just Call of Duty style, everybody dead immediately.
Yeah.
But it's I mean, the maps are huge, and you've got basically the same weapons you do during the game. So you've got your sniper rifles and your short SMGs and your mid-range like sort of assault weapons, and it's that, and vehicles, and it's basically Fortnite but in Call of Duty style. And some people, including myself, I think I like it. I like it just as good as Fortnite.
Okay.
But that's me, and I'm not a huge Fortnite guy, so
Yeah.
Mm.
Playing Fortnite, I feel like the exact same way of like, when it comes to shooters, I like the Call of Duty feel, and the idea of playing a Fortnite style game with the Call of Duty feel without the building of Fortnite sounds very appealing to me.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I'd be curious to try this out. I'm very curious to see what the support is like. like Fortnite's been incredible with the different seasons and changing up the map every few months and adding new weapons, taking stuff out. Versus, I feel with this, I'm guessing it's going to be, here's the one map and you get it for the year, and then we're going to move on to the next Call of Duty, which may or may not have this mode.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the inherent sort of issue. Right?
Yeah,
Is that
could
you're
be.
going to get a new Call of Duty in November, and chances are this isn't going to carry forward. So even all the and you level up and everything, right? So it's kind of the same as Fortnite. So, you know, I don't know what the level cap is, but essentially, like, you're leveling up. It's all, and it's got the exact same progression system as the levels in Fortnite. So it kind of shows you your sort of roadmap and what you're going to unlock as you go along. But yeah, like you said, Jed, I mean, you're going to get a new Call of Duty in November, and all of your stuff is probably not going to carry through. So, you know, whereas Fortnite is sort of this perpetual machine that just keeps going, and you're always kind of keeping what you've earned, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see what they do with this. I think this year is probably kind of like a litmus test for them in terms of this style of game. But if there's uptake and if people really like it, I think, you know, maybe we see some sort of enduring version of this where, you know, you get a new Call of Duty sort of multiplayer and single player, hopefully. And then this sort of Fortnite game stays, you know, recurring all the way through, and you keep all your stuff as you go. So who knows?
Good work.
All right.